Shivaya. Om Namah 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 Shivaya. My salutations to Lord Shiva. Namaha, salutation, surrender. I surrender to Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is the reality of life. He is the infinite wisdom, constantly manifesting as the different situations in my life. It is indeed the Lord who is not only infinite wisdom, or who is benevolent, who is merciful, compassionate. That is the Lord I confront every moment. I surrender to that Lord Shiva, which means auspiciousness, which means Ananda, which is the infinite wisdom, that manifests every moment in my life. I surrender to that Lord. What is to be surrendered? My resistance, my reaction, my rejection. When the situation is unpleasant as I judge it, situation is painful as I judge it, there is in me a tendency to resist, to protest, even to fight. I do not have any problem as long as the Lord manifests as pleasant, agreeable, favorable. I welcome that Lord in that form. But when the same Lord manifests as the unpleasant, what appears to be unfavorable, painful, then I'm not able to maintain the same happy acceptance. I am not able to be graceful. I am not able to be grateful. I have no difficulty in being grateful when the Lord manifests as the pleasant, as the likable, as favorable. But when you manifest as the unlikable, unfavorable, just as when there is physical pain, when there is emotional pain, such as hurt, when I feel there is injustice, I resist, I react, I reject. Om Namah Shivaya. Namaha, graceful acceptance of what is. Because what is the Lord. Namaha means surrender, which means graceful acceptance. That is called graceful when there is no resistance, when there is no protest, when there is no rejection, when there is no reaction. That state of mind is called graceful acceptance. My trust, Shraddha, that the Lord who manifests as the pleasant is the same Lord who manifests as the unpleasant. The one who manifests as honor is the same one who manifests as the dishonor. One who manifests as success is the same one who manifests as failure. One who manifests as victim is the same one who manifests as a villain. The villain and the victim, the success and the failure, the honor and dishonor, the pleasant, the unpleasant. These are all the superficial costumes in which that Lord Shiva ever tranquil, ever peaceful, ever benevolent, it is that Lord that manifests through various costumes. Namaha, surrender, graceful acceptance is the realization that these costumes are costumes. The one that is behind the costume is quite different from the costume, who transcends the costume, who is untouched, unaffected by the costume. Meaning that the Lord, who is beyond pleasant and painful, who is beyond success and failure, who is beyond the victim and the villain, it is that Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, the one that is ever charming, cheerful, loving, graceful. It is that Lord who manifests through the costumes of the opposites. Namaha, graceful acceptance. I overlook the costume. I do not give reality to the costume. Whether the costume is divine or demoniac. Costume is a deva or asura, god or demon. I overlook the costume and appreciate the ever benign, smiling, tranquil, benevolent Lord. Namaha, surrender, is seeing what is overlooking what is mithya and seeing what is. What is asti bhati priyam. Their existence, intelligence, wholeness, that is what is. Purnameva vasishyate. What is Purnam, the whole, the complete. Whatever appears as Apurna, incomplete, is the costume. Is the incidental, is coming and going, is not real, and therefore therefore not important. What is important is what is abiding. You are the same. Asti, bhati, priyam. Priyam means love, means ananda, means purnatvam, means wholeness. Seeing that is ultimate surrender. Therefore, Namaha is not so much an action as an appreciation of what is. The problem is not in what is. The problem is in the tendency of my mind to keep on judging, projecting. Projecting and judging and reacting. Being gracefully accepting, non-judging. Non-reacting is the disposition of mind that I require to see what is. Om Namah Shivaya. What is Shiva. Just as in countless waves, what is water. Just as in many ornaments, what is gold. When can I see water in the waves? When the superficial name and form and behavior of the wave is not important. Then I can overlook the superficial and appreciate the content. So also in what I confront every moment, there is a superficial element and there is an abiding element. Namaha. Not giving importance to, not judging by what is superficial, and appreciating what is abiding. Then I see that Lord is really none other than myself. That seeing ultimately dissolves into being. That seeing results into Shivoham. Shiva Asti Bhati Priyam I am. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham